Hi folks, and we're back to City of Gangsters. It's winter, but for us, it's spring. Well, business terms. We're about to bloom into the greatest criminal outfit of all time. Our expansion wave is almost complete. Some of the fronts still have some corners to get to, but we need to really start working on the next wave. We also need more enforcers for that, because our outfit only has the one right now. We have Palumbo, O'Keefe, and Miller working towards that now. Miller only needs one experience level to be a captain. O'Keefe and Palumbo need to work at other things. Palumbo still needs to loot another 2 safe houses. O'Keefe still needs to attack 2 buildings and subvert 2 fronts. And loot 3 safe houses. So, we have a mission here to complete with Sparkling Cider. Yes. We need 10 more. Okay. We don't have any here. We still have some in the production facility. So, go get the rest. Just the 10. We don't want to eat into our profit margins too much. And come back, take care of that. You dropped off your Colt here at some point, yeah. Actually, don't want weapons here either, so... What do you have to do now? Let's see. We're building the, well, assembling the materials to build a gin manufacturer. We're getting there. But, yeah. We do need to deliver bottle labels, spices, citrus fruit, small bottles, and neutral alcohol so that we can actually make the gin. We also need managers. We also need managers. And we also need parking spaces, trucks, and delivery drivers once those are up. We also need drivers for the new fronts we're going to open up as well. Because the current people are pretty much on their limit as far as how many fronts they can manage right now. So they cannot handle any more. Yes. So, let's look for managers. I need at least a couple. If we can get like 3 or 4, that would be ideal. We have the margin for error here. We got a lot of crew limit size we can play with. Include just people looking to actually join the crew. And we're going to sort by organized. No, just people looking to join. Yeah. So, ugly, doesn't really hurt or benefit, I don't think. Right. Well, it's really only a matter if they're close by anyone that wants to hire them, and that can hire them, I think. Do you have a lot of movement points? If you have a lot of movement points, you could go there. No. You can barely reach the target anyway, so you cannot take care of that. Ah, we have someone over here, so let's talk. Audrey Nelson. One. Got people up here. Got you down here. You could hire that. You could quickly pop off. No, Dangerous Lucas. To meet Edgar Robinson, get Gallagher in. That's 2. For now, I think that is enough. Let's assign them actual buildings, just so they don't stand around not doing anything. Right, so you got 2 managers. We need... So for the future expansions, we're going to go all across here. So one guy is probably going to do this. That's one front manager. We're going to expand all across here. That's the second one. We're going to expand across over there. That's a third one. We're going to need 3 front managers. So 3 drivers. We're also going to need a driver for the gin distribution. And we'll still have to figure out who among the supply routes will supply the gin. Who is not overwhelmed already. Otherwise, we might have to add in another supply driver. So that's at least 5 drivers. That's a lot of people. That is a lot of people. So let's see. How many good sharp-eyed? Not many. That's lazy. Irreverent, no. Irritable and lazy, that's terrible. Short, sharp-eyed, and curious. That's workable. That's also workable. So we got 2. 2 people with Michael Kyle and Philip Hawkins. Where are you here? Ah, over here. Well, really close. Philip Hawkins, welcome to the outfit. Michael Kyle is a bit further off the beaten path. We don't have anyone. Ah, actually, we do. We have you coming back from exploring territory, so... Come over here. So, if we don't have any good people with sharp-eyed, we would then like either agile and or careless. So it'd been good if not for the myopic trait. Religious and upright. My god. They must be a bore. Okay, so nobody good with agile. Maybe careless? Careless and short isn't terrible. It avoids heat, if nothing else. So even if they're operating in uncontrolled territory, meaning the police haven't been greased, not likely to get arrested, as we saw with O'Keefe. Man, he could slip from under the police's eyesight, even if he was holding a Tommy gun, shooting at the police officers. They just did nothing about it. They just looked, huh, and apparently, if you're short, you can hide behind a trash can, and a trash can shooting at you is not suspicious at all. Okay, so we can also come have a chat with you. No, not that, apparently. Here. Elizabeth Lind. Let's go. And maybe you can get people with sociable, or or friendly. Man, they're both tall. That attracts heat. That is not good. Be talkative. Clumsy. Friendly, talkative, but clumsy. Just basic friendly. Looking for a combination that allows them to drive. So not myopic, not slow, not... The tall can be an issue. Not lazy. I don't want clumsy either. Maybe we need to just take the... basic friendly. Yeah, guess that's it. So, Sara Lombardi. Oh, right here. And who was it? Further down the list here, Milton Pierce. Milton Pierce. Can probably not get here anymore, yeah. Babyface is too far. Okay, we don't need you absolutely right now, so... Next turn. O'Keefe. Ah, yes. We wanted you to attack buildings. I think if you attack a building, you can only do that turn. Let's try to make better use of our movement points for that. And then hit the building. We control the police over here, don't we? Yeah. Not up there. That's alright. Dangerous Mueller. We were having... what? You were having conversations to work favors? You were going somewhere? Need to expand this front, by the way. And talk to a few here, in fact. Yeah, Pellegrini needed to talk to the fronts around here. You could give them a hand. Yeah, you just need to earn experience points, so might as well just work favors. Elizaveta Smirnov got an extra favor there. Wow, she knows people way over here. Sure. A lot of favors in this corner for some reason. Ah, so you had stuff to drop off here. From the safe house you hit. The weapons, namely. And you got a lot of booze here. Could just sell the gin along the way. Everything else can go in our speakeasy right here. There's no mission that requires... Actually, there is... a mission that requires gin. Okay, drop this off at the corner speakeasy here. The small speakeasy. And... no, actually corner. Small is the other one. Yeah, just drop off the things that they sell. Just everything except the gin. And go deliver the gin to where it's needed here. Now, what were you doing over here? Buying lumber? We don't need lumber, do we? Anyone good to hire? No. I have no idea what you're doing here. Ah, maybe working a front for a front. Maybe working a favor for a front. But I forgot who. Not them. Well, I don't know. So, let's work the fronts that need help. And we should try to make some of these guys actually want to pay for protection. Like you. And you. Oh, they hate us. You keep expanding. Mariani and... Okay, you were going to hit Wayne Stepien. Do you have any police in the family? No. So, Palumbo... Floyd Mariani, not Palumbo. Floyd Mariani needs to kill a second person. Correct. And fight a total of 6 times. So. Move you both up. Attack Wayne. Novakovsky first, because it's more likely that he will not be able to kill him outright. Better chance that Mariani does that, so. Yeah. And my god, Mariani got almost knocked out. He barely survived that. Jimmy the Ruse Connor's River Death ruled as suicide. Yeah, he put himself into those concrete boots. He punched himself on the face a few times. He had cigarette burns. He made himself. And then he threw himself to sleep with the fishes. Pretty standard suicide if I know my business, says the police officer. As he counts the money we paid him. You, my friend, I've explored a lot down here, but it's enemy territory. It's hard going. But we do need to know more about the territory we're going to expand into in Brooklyn. So, let's have you come over here. I'll be there next turn, probably. If for nothing else, just because we have some fronts here, right? Oh yeah. That we can subvert. Well, they're kind of deep in their territory over here, but he has, yeah, enough money to subvert fronts. So that's fine. What were you doing here? Do we need to pay off a cop? Yes, we do. That is his specialty. And unsurprisingly, that is what he was doing here. So where's the cop? On the bridge. Officer Popov. I'm popping over to speak to Popov to pay you off. Wow! 4,000? That's a lot of money. We didn't think to bring that much. This guy's getting expensive. Does he not like us enough? He likes us plenty, but he's getting greedy. And you call that kind, compassionate, and forgiving? Forgive me, Officer Popov, for I have sinned. I thought you'd be cheaper. Man. Well, at least let's work a favor. Let's, the Ivanovs? Let's send the feds over to the, oh, maybe the boss, to hamper their style a bit so they don't expand too much. The Ivanovs will be immediately next to us once we expand. But that's gonna be a while. Lebon and Jablonskis are way too far. These guys we're gonna whack soon enough, so they're gonna be out of commission really quickly. So probably the boss. Actually gonna take us a while to get there. So, Ivanovs. Made up my mind. Enforce the Volstead Act. Do we have a choice? No. We don't have a choice. Sure, the Colombo. Better than having them on our backs. Talked to a few people. Front is working hard. And hired all our new drivers that don't have cars for them, in fact. Yeah. That's also going to be a problem. Yeah, we need... Actually, the fronts only need two-door passengers cars, so that's enough there. But, in fact, we need to reorganize these. The fronts should all be at the bottom here, so we can easily take a look at that. We're gonna need more cars. Now that I'm looking at it, Scarface O'Keefe needs a truck. That's a car we can free up there. Our Killer Muscle. You're a driver, yeah. Oh yeah, we have a free distribution driver here right now because we managed to streamline our operations and delete one of the routes. So we got an extra driver here. Keep that in mind. We have a usable truck already. But our hit squads, one has 4-door sedans, the other has been booted back to 2-door. They will not be much help transporting stuff, so they'll probably just work favors and try to open up new opportunities for fronts. Which is kind of their job, making sure fronts don't collapse and open new opportunities for fronts, while whacking our enemies in the head with whatever's at hand. But we'll still need more cars for all these fine folk. And trucks when we get the parking spaces for them. Yeah. Maybe should look for a car shop and go shopping. Where's Sheba? What were you doing? Recovering. You may have been recovering from an attack. Maybe. We now have... Oh, no. Now have... Actually, not that much corn syrup. Not that much corn syrup. Do we need barrels for this? Yeah. I remembered that. Sheba, where can we get a car around here? You can't. That's appropriate. Well, you have a few fronts here that need your attention, so... Oh. Where were you supposed to be delivering all these barrels? Why did we buy these barrels? Improve relationship with someone, I'm pretty sure. Oh no. No, no, no. We wanted... Yes! We want to improve this... Oh my god. We want to improve the alcohol distillery. They owe us a favor, but not willing to pay for protection. How disappointing. You, however, can be convinced. Good. Pay the front there. Can you be convinced to pay? Not until we sell you some booze. Those two, I think, are gonna be fine. You... Maybe we should stop by the garage first. Yeah, go over there. And you... you survived the attack, but your colleagues are not ready for another one right away. So you probably need to step back. So where can you get to from here? Where's the nearest safe house? It's probably our garage, right? It's actually our gambling operation. So that leaves you with not that much to do. Except maybe leave enemy territory. Yeah. Come over here. Explore that. And can't even reach the front. You were helping out with the construction. So we need a lot more barrels than we currently got here. 21 more. Is anyone transporting them? I don't know. I don't seem to remember anyone transporting that. So I'm pretty sure that we're not. Yeah. So you could be that person. In fact, we have pipes here. The pipes you need. And so that's 2 pipes we're gonna need, right? Yeah. And then actually could have brought whatever they need. They need lumber. We could have brought lumber over here. In fact, okay, the stoneware is dropping. Maybe faster than I'd like. Though all of a sudden we have plenty, which is good. Yeah, much more efficient. We have a lot of stoneware. So that's working. The tier 1 distribution route is getting more than enough stoneware, visibly. At least for now. And you're working... Still distributing more stoneware. Okay. And then you're getting the apple juice and... Yeah, okay. So that's working. The container route prime, you should be getting onto the bottles at some point. You're still working the stoneware, but yeah, you're starting with the bottles and small bottles real soon. Okay. Once we do that... So bottles and small bottles, we were working... Bottles, why do we need bottles? Maybe for the gin? Because here... Oh no, here we need bottles. Small bottles, we don't need for anything else. Other than the gin once we get it. Yeah, that's probably why we included that already. Foresight! Foresight, we are thinking ahead. Because there's no other production facility around here that uses small bottles. Yeah. Right. So, do we want you to just get barrels? Probably. Gin is more important than upgrading the alcohol. So where can you buy barrels around here? You can buy barrels over there. Okay, I don't think the whole supply they've got is going to be enough. But we're going to try. Right, gamblers. Let's check out... Got some excess cash here, so that's fine. We have quite a bit of excess cash over here, and no new venues, yeah, no new features to create. Actually, didn't check nor here. Just in case, to upgrade we would need 3,500. Plus, whatever the cost of the extra, yeah, 3 features. So I would say to, once we get House Manager level 3 with these people, to actually properly expand, they would need an extra 10,000 or something. Yeah. Keeping that in mind. You still do not have enough for all the new features here, but you're turning a profit already. That's good. And you still have none constructed 3 turns away. Okay. Sold some amaretto, bottled rum for good money. And managed to get some stoneware. Good. I have a debt that is due here. Nobody that can collect it. A lot of upgrades. These are the muscle, right. So Carl McDonald, you have 2 efficient driving. Do we need to upgrade the brawling? Probably. Is their primary function. Beatrix Balan. Ah, you're managing... Okay, mechanically minded increases our odds to not lose money, so decreases the player's odds to win. Wise guy Nikolaev, we're driving with you right now. Yeah. You, at some point, you're probably the guy that's going to distribute the gin. So let's have a dash. A dash and a splash of charm with that. Dorothy Dangerous Miller. Oh my god, can you become a captain now? Please. Yes. Got a new enforcer, people. Dorothy Dangerous Mueller. You just need to loot 2 extra houses. You need to do a lot still. But you're good, you. You're now my enforcer. There we go. Dangerous Lucas and Dangerous Miller. Dangerous Dorothy. Ah, that works better. Bessie Dangerous and Dangerous Dorothy. They're also dangerous because they're enforcing. Yes. So, she will now be able to open up fronts for a lot less cash. That's good. Stefano Livewire Messina. Stefano Livewire Messina is one of our front guys, right? Yes, Northeast Manhattan fronts. So he's got... Is that a very long route? I don't remember it being... Yeah, not that long. He's probably doing fine doing the route here. And he's got plenty of driving distance, I think, for the size of the route he's driving. Brawler doesn't really benefit him much. He's not gonna be brawling, hopefully. So maybe for the small bits, need more action points. Just make sure he managed to go through all of them really fast, I guess. And Julien Wise Guy Robert also made a level. Why the hell did we get delivery dash on you? I have no idea. Maybe you were driving at some point? Huh. Well, give you a efficient driver, you need you to drive further and faster. Finish the mission here. Come on, you know you want it. And give us the cash. That's an extra cool 3,000. We could work. Actually, we have a bunch of booze to sell here. Yeah. And I said we should move the brandy barrels so we can have the vodka. Yeah. So. You do that. Get some of these into storage. It's a shame you can't select which one to make. You should be able to click on it and say, no, I want to make this. If you have the materials, you should have a say on what is produced. But I think it just goes down the list. If you got this, makes whiskey. If you got this, but not that, makes brandy. If you don't have this or this, makes bottled rum, and vodka's at the bottom of the ladder here. You should be able to just click on it. Probably write the development team. That's... Either make all these all at once, or they should be selectable. So you tell them what to make, depending on the materials you have. Maybe set up a priority order. Make this, and if this is not available, make this, and so on. I don't know. Something. Not being able to control at all sucks. Okay. So now you've got the barrel. Come over here. Drop it off. Ah, you actually have citrus fruit in storage. That is going to be needed for... It's going to be needed for the gin. And then you come back here to pick up some brandy to distribute. Maybe you should do it, you have a truck. What were you doing up here? I always... I never know what we were doing that got people where they are. Were you hiring someone? Yeah. You're hiring Milton for a driver, that's what. Oh yeah, we're carrying 2 crowbars unnecessarily. Eating into our storage. Well, brandy. You don't sell brandy here, do you? No. No, you do not. Man, we have a lot of money over here. So, go deliver to our fine dining restaurant. Bottled brandy we sell at 48 every 2 months. So that's 2.5 months worth of supply. And we have a lot of money here as well. We're not even selling everything we could be selling, so we're making very good money. So after that, I can pick up the rest and sell it where we can. But getting tired. Not before getting rid of those extra crowbars. You still have to attack a building. Yeah, so attack the same one. Why not? I think that counts, right? Yeah. And go find their front, actually. Do you still have movement points? No, you used them all up. So we need to find 2 fronts to subvert around here, so... known fronts. They have one over there. And... oh, that's really far back. Okay. Well, we'll try. Can we do it with this one? Probably. You don't have action points. Ah. Of course you don't. Of course you don't. You don't have money. And you don't really have favors we can work. Or do you? Oh, worked every single one already, so. Oh, you could be paying protection, though. Good. And so could you. Very well. So this front's almost done. These will be almost done as well. That's the last expansion run for these guys, or... no, they have another one after that, right. But, yeah. You should already be working the favors for the next round of expansions, in fact. So. We will need a favor front with you to expand to that corner. A bit of a waste, but we didn't really have a choice if you want to get it. Because these guys are religious. Fronts don't expand over the bridge because the bridge has an actual node on it. So that doesn't work. So, over here... that is a road there. So, if we got... we have this business with a favor, but if we got that, we wouldn't get that business. We need to explore over here. See what's what. Deliver the gin. And... do we have more to pick up, in fact? No. Production's in 3 turns. Let's quickly check that every single production line has what it needs. You're short on bottles. Oh my god, you are short on bottles. Again. Panic mode. We need bottles. Did we manage to get some bottles into storage here? Yes. That route is at least doing something useful. Yeah, I think it's because the icon for bottles that are unavailable is very similar to the icon for small bottles that are available. Yeah. Really similar color. This to the icon that was unavailable, yeah. Oh well. Minor gripe. Okay, so you can make more rum next turn. You solve that. We need small barrels, bricks, and brick wine. Do we have a lot of brick wine in storage here? We have none. Production is next turn, though. So come on down, get it. You're working new fronts, but you've got a lot of stuff you're carrying around for no good reason. And we got a new skill we can learn from this guy, apparently. Okay. I'll bite. What can we learn from you? We want to really start take over brandy production, not only in the neighborhood, but maybe for the entire city. Better still, small brandy stills. Oh, that's good. So we'll make brandy barrels. That is what is up here. Oh, we actually own this corner now, so yeah, pay up. Great news! You can give us more money. Ah, this front needs expansion, but thankfully we have someone over here. That's the last expansion round for that one. Right, so maybe we should do the rounds here, because these actually need money. Oh, we could collect the debt. What have you got? Now we're so short on parking spaces that I'm almost tempted to take that instead of the building. But if we can get barrels being produced in great quantities, we'll be selling them like... In fact, we could start selling, barrels to the longshoremen. They pay good money for that. Because we'll be overproducing for our own needs, for sure. But we also need a lot more trucks. And we don't really want to have more than one extended truck repair bay per district to give us more parking spaces. But yeah, business opportunities is always too good to pass up. Buildings. Buildings is the basis for everything. We also have a debt to collect over here. Okay, so we did that. Talk to this front. Make sure you're covered. Your local businesses don't like us too much. Ah, actually these guys probably be willing to pay. let's talk to them next turn. You are not doing well, but we've taken care of this outfit, so a new safe house can be looted here. We've taken their stuff already? Yes. So, need to come back to a safe house. And yeah, you also need to come over here. So, you both go, and you'll recover for more action now that we've wiped out the Stepians. So that's done. The Ivanovs... 3. There's 3 muscle. That's not that much. So they should be taken care of with our next couple of trips down. Still have these to take care of at some point. A lot of new vehicles to acquire. And we'll be doing swimmingly well. In fact, the gin... Yeah, with the barrels, they have the money. They can start construction next turn, if not this turn. Actually, yeah, maybe once we move our guys. But all of that is going to be next time. Until then.